This video is going to show you how to use pre-cart mode on Shopify within SoleAIO. So before I start, I would recommend opening your capture harvesters ready. For Shopify with bot protection, you'll want both a normal harvester for your checkout captures, and you'll also want a checkpoint harvester for the checkpoints. This allows for the captures to be separated, so at first you'll be solving checkpoints, but then as soon as you get to checkout, a capture will appear here in the normal harvester, and you'll be able to solve it here. So I'm going to throw an example drop here for KIF. So I'm going to go to Add Tasks, Shopify, and then select KIF from the drop down list. Let's say if we were going for a drop of Yeezys, I'll put the keywords or early link that I have in the keywords section. I'll choose the size. I won't need a login for KIF, and then I'll choose pre-cart mode here. You can choose the proxies that you'll be using, the profile you'll be using, and for pre-cart mode you don't use a timer. So I'm going to create some tasks here and have them ready to start. Pre-cart mode tasks are recommended to begin 1 to 3 minutes before the drop, so you can create your tasks prior and then get ready to start them on varying delays 1 to 3 minutes before, which I'll show you now. So for the sakes of this test now, I'm going to presume the drop is happening at 11 AM, so we've got about 3.5 minutes till the drop now. So about now I'm going to get up my mass edit window, as I'm going to have to increase my delays because we're not using a timer and we're starting tasks about 3 minutes before. So if we don't have really high delays, then by the time the drop comes, the IP or proxies will be throttled and you won't be able to pick up or check out the product. So about 3 minutes before, we're going to start a few of our tasks on delays really high, around 20,000. So I'm going to use the mass edit window to apply the delays of 20,000, and then I'm going to start a couple of my tasks. So now that it's got to 3 minutes before, I'm starting a few of my tasks. I'm now going to vary starting the rest of my tasks between the next 2 minutes or so. So I'm going to say start a couple of my tasks 3 minutes before, a few more 2 minutes before, and then a couple more 1 minute before the drop. So we'll come back in a second when I start the next one of my tasks. So now that it's about 2 minutes before the drop, I'm going to start a few more tasks. In this example here, I've only got 5 tasks, but say if you had 20 tasks, you might start 6 or 7 3 minutes before, another 6 or 7 2 minutes before, and then another 6 or 7 1 minute before. So I'm going to come back when it's 1 minute before the drop, and I'm going to start my final task, and this is when I'll start to change the delays as well. So now it's just about 1 minute before the drop, so I'm going to start my final task. So any tasks I've not started by now, I'll start now about 1 minute before. And once it gets to 1 minute before, you can mass edit your delays down. So I had them at 20,000 for the last 3 minutes or so, but now I'm going to mass edit them down to 5,000 and apply these delays. You might want to hit it a couple of times just to make sure it applies properly. So now we're approaching the drop, there's about 40 seconds left, and once we get to about 10 seconds before the drop, I'm going to mass edit the delays down from 5,000 to 1,000. So about 3 minutes before, we'll have 20,000, and then about 1 minute before, 5,000, and then about 10 seconds before, 1,000. So in about 10 seconds time, I'm going to mass edit these delays down. I'm going to get them ready but not apply them yet. So now it's 10 seconds before, I'm going to apply these. All of the tasks are now on 1000 milliseconds delay, and then the drop would occur in 3, 2, 1, and now it would start searching for these keywords. Obviously, because I use keywords that aren't on the site, nothing's happening, but now it would be searching for the product, and by now it would likely be picking up, and I'll be getting checkpoint captures, presuming bot protection is on, and then checkout captures when the tasks are trying to check out.